Hi, my name is Femi. This is my second demo video. My current project is the RBTools shell command, and the RBTools shell command is a new command for the RBTools suite that opens up a pre-configured Python shell for developers to use the API resources. So for my last demo video, I had a working prototype of the command. You could type it into the shell prompts. It would execute the commands that you put in the configuration file, and it also defines variables that you specify as well. So what you may notice that's different from the last demo video is that you could either put in configuration files or a Python script, but I recently, about a week ago, found out that when a command is run, an RBTools command is run, it always loads the .rvBoard.rc configuration files. It searches in the current directory you're in and all parent directories for them and executes them as Python code, sort of like this looks like. So I thought that instead of having to decide between a configuration file and a Python file, I would just use this existing functionality to just kind of like make my job easier. So there's no more option for a Python script, but what I have added is using other interpreters. So for instance, you can use the IPython interpreter. So if I type rbt shell -i, it won't work because I don't have IPython installed on my machine right now. So as you can see, there's a little bit of robustness here where it will still open up a Python shell if you don't have it installed. It still works as normal. What I can do is pip install IPython. Okay. And it works like a charm. Now I can use the IPython shell and it works in the same way. So another thing I decided to add to this was a small helper function for printing the API routes. I wanted to add helper functions along the way, and this is the first of the possible many of them. So when you make a connection with the server, it retrieves a route for you to access the resources and stuff like that. So just printing out the route, it's very messy. You can't really make sense out of it. So I made a small one-line function to print out the API routes payload. So it helps developers or whoever's using this to kind of get a better idea of the API resources. Yes, these are the web API resources and not technically the Python API resources, but most of them can be accessed by adding like a get to like the beginning of each of them. So I thought it'd be pretty helpful. And I'm considering other helper commands, such as maybe like adding a new connection while you're in the shell. So just like add connection such and such. Yeah, so looking forward, I'm looking to doing some testing and also moving this out of the work in progress so that it can hopefully be accepted pretty soon. And I think that's all for me. Thanks.